So now that we've had about 24 hours since this surveillance video was released in the Idaho 4 case, people think that they are hearing Hoodie Guy saying all types of things.
What did you say to Adam? I told him.
So put on your headphones and listen, because I have enhanced this audio every single way I know how in Final Cut Pro to try and isolate what Hoodie Guy is saying. The most I think I can make out is him saying something to Maddie Mogan and Kaylee Gonzalez after leaving the Corner Club on November 13th. I hear him say something like, "We're going to get you girls." It could be anything as innocuous as "we're going to get you girls some food and get you home," or something more sinister, what people think they are hearing.
What did you say to Adam? I told him.
This video and audio was captured after Kaylee and Maddie left the local bar called the Corner Club at 202 North Main Street in Moscow, Idaho. It was around 1:30 a.m. on Sunday, November 13th. They would lose their lives along with Ethan Chapin and Zaina Kernodle maybe as soon as an hour and a half after this video. That's why hearing every single word they say at this point is crucial. It's critical.
What did you say to Adam? I told him.
So upon leaving the Corner Club, we can see the route they took, because I've tracked down and I finally saw from my own previous video where exactly this camera captured the trio, Hoodie Guy, Maddie, and Kaylee, talking and walking after leaving the Corner Club. They walked past 113 Main Street, en route to Grub Truckers, which is at 318 South Main Street. It looks like they just did a quick straight shot down Main Street. Thankfully, whoever owns this Google Nest outdoor cam had the foresight to install it. Up on the side of the building, you can see Nest in the top corner of one of the video stills. I don't know if it was the first generation weatherproof surveillance camera, but it does have night vision and it does capture audio. A lot of people who saw this video were surprised that yes, some cameras outside do capture video and audio. It's relatively clear audio, especially when the trio gets closest to the camera. Of course, because of the sound acoustics and everything, it's going to sound a little warped. It doesn't help that there's a truck driving by, but I've really tried to get down to what Hoodie Guy is saying.
What did you say to Adam? I told him.
The Google Nest outdoor camera, when the microphone is on, the camera's microphone picks up sound in the area around your camera. So this person, thank God, had it mounted way up high, facing down. And if the camera's owner had their event history video on 24/7, the camera's audio is recorded in the video history as long as the microphone is on. Again, thank the Lord they had the foresight to do that. I hope a lot of Moscow business owners did that to not only protect their own property, their patrons, or just the residents. Cameras and videos are so crucial in crime cases. Some people think, what does it matter? Every little thing matters. So this video again was released yesterday, Sunday, December 18th. Today is Monday, December 19th as I film this, and the video was released to a Facebook group administrator, and now people are picking apart what they think they hear. First and foremost, Kaylee's dad, Steve, made it clear that they knew about this video a while ago. It's nothing that the police don't already have. Hopefully, the FBI and cops and ISP and everyone has dug into this video and enhanced the audio. I hope they have a lot better skills than I do. And what are they picking up? Of course, Hoodie Guy has been cleared. Moscow PD says that he's not related to this crime. They've put out plenty of statements, but it's still critical to see a victim's conversations, especially within hours before their demise. So thankfully this video was released. I believe it's helpful. To me, having hundreds of thousands of sets of ears listening to the same audio and getting a consensus is very helpful, as opposed to one or two people, one or two investigators trying to listen for what they hear. While this video owner saw fit to release the footage to the public, let the public know the context and everything of what was happening that night, the corner club owner, I don't think will be releasing any video, if he has any, anytime soon of the victims from that night. Thankfully, everyone seemingly is cooperating with law enforcement, and that's what matters, getting the videos to law enforcement first and foremost. But corner club owner Mark Trivelpiece, according to the Moscow Pullman Daily News, he didn't mince words about the media's presence. He emailed that publication this quote: "We cannot wait for these vultures to leave so we as a community can begin to heal. They are disrupting that process and are not welcome." Woo! That's quite a statement. Well, I thank God for people like Ashley Banfield, or especially Brian Enton, boots on the ground, trying to keep this case in the public eye, getting updates to the public, always keeping law enforcement's feet to the fire to get this case hopefully resolved. Let me know what you think you hear.
How did you say to Adam? Like, I told Adam.
You'll see with the comments that I've placed next to the video, some people think they hear, "They're going to get you for this, Maddie." Other people think Hoodie Guy says, "They're going to get you," and it trails off. "They're going to get you girls for this." Another person thought they heard, "They're going to get you girls."
How did you say to Adam? Like, I told Adam everything.
Another person, and it shows you how people can hear so many random things based on what they think is in their head. Someone thought he said, "Really, Jake's across the street over there," at the beginning. It's a lot harder because obviously they're much farther back away from the camera. So the farther back you go, of course, you're not going to pick up audio as well.
How did you say to Adam? Like, I told Adam everything.
Some other people thought he was talking about picking up pills, or if he said, "You're going to ditch across the street on the other side. We'll get a dish across the street on the other side." Some people think he's talking about food, something innocuous. I like to think of it in context. I'm leaning towards, "They're going to get you girls something." They can't make out the last words, but I'm leaning towards whatever Hoodie Guy was saying, "They're going to get you girls," almost like you girls are going to get in trouble, because immediately that's when we hear the clearer exchange between the girls.
How did you say to Adam? Like, I told Adam everything.
Sounds like Kaylee says, "Maddie, what did you tell Adam?" And that's when it sounds like Maddie answers, "I told Adam everything." That would fall more in line with Hoodie Guy's previous comment. If you were writing a dialogue in a script or a movie, if Hoodie Guy said something like, "They're going to get you girls," and then it would make sense for Kaylee to say, "Well, Maddie, what did you tell Adam?" And then for Maddie to say, "I told Adam everything." The continuity of a conversation, that would make sense. But of course, we could be way off base. Hoodie Guy could be saying, "We're going to get you girls home and get you some food in your bellies," or who knows what. And the girls could kind of be ignoring Hoodie Guy, like they seemingly did later, and they could be having their own conversation. They could be talking about Adam separate and apart from anything Hoodie Guy mentioned. But I don't know, let me know what you hear. You can listen over and over, but I think the general consensus is the start of it is they're gonna get you guys. We're gonna get you guys. And of course, that could run the gamut from anything, food or to serious trouble. I've tried to make it louder. Perhaps I'll slow it down. I've tried to get rid of the humming background. I've done so many things. Let's hope and pray the Corner Club has a lot more video with a lot better audio, even though maybe it's loud. But perhaps upon leaving, maybe that conversation started there. So I hope the cops have a lot more context than we have. I don't think it hurts when videos like this are released. Some people may think, oh, it ruins the investigation to release any and all info. As long as cops have it first, they are analyzing it. If they're stumped, I think that's where the public can lend a hand, lend many sets of ears. And this is one way that crowdsourced crime solving can evolve in a good way, not in a way that doxes anyone or not in a way that wrongly accuses anyone, in a way that helps get to the facts. And that's all we're trying to do here. So you'll see all along Main Street so many businesses that could potentially have the same types of cameras that may have picked up the trio walking as they walked from the Corner Club to the grub truck that morning. Any critical clues in conversation? I know Hoodie Guy hopefully has been thoroughly interviewed by police. Obviously, they must have in order to clear him. And this can just add more context to what he spoke about with the girls. It could help prick his own memory because maybe he wouldn't remember what they spoke of that night. Maybe they weren't all in a 100% clear state of mind, so video helps. Like I always quote CBI agent Kevin Kobach, people lie, phone records don't. You might as well say, video doesn't either. Different people hear different things. What do you hear? Leave a comment. Listen in closely. Luke 1:76 through 78. And you, my child, will be called a prophet of the Most High, for you will go on before the Lord to prepare the way for him, to give his people the knowledge of salvation through the forgiveness of their sins, because of the tender mercy of our God, by which the rising sun will come to us from heaven. You know, with unfortunately so many crime cases, I guess we'll have to get used to the proliferation of video and audio that will come out. We know cops are already digging through probably hours and hours worth. Why not help cops out by telling them what we think we hear? It can't hurt. Thanks for watching.
I